I want to go over my platform that I'm currently using right now. I'm using Thinkorswim TOS from TD Ameritrade. When I traded before, this is before the merge with TD Ameritrade, and I was trading before on Scottrade and using their platform before the merge with TD Ameritrade, and I was also using one with E-Trade as well. But then when I started trading again, I was looking at them, and I had my account here transferred from Scottrade. So I ended up using just TOS here in this recent few years anyway. But I want to go through and kind of just walk through some things you can do with this and just kind of give you a heads up on how to set this up if you would like. What you see right now is I've got my 4 screens, 4 different time frames. On the left here, you're going to see a chart that is linked in, tethered in with my watch list. And how you can do this is when you open your panel, there's an add down here, and you can add gadgets. So you'll click that, and you want to add account information, calculator. There's a whole list right here that you can put in here. A watch list. There's a quick quote, quick chart, and that's what that is. Quick chart up there. So you want to link that together so you can kind of eyeball and see what's happening here. I keep my watch list here. I don't keep much on there, just if something's moving, but I have my usual suspects over there. I have an L2 running here on the side on the bottom, and how I do that is I'll link this to what I'm watching live because I want to see where it's going in case I'm going to pull a trade. I want to see what's happening. So I have this linked on number 2, and then this is how you do it. You can unlink it, and it sits by itself. And you have these other different links. I think there's 9 different links that you can put together. So I'm using link 2 for here, and then for my charts, I just link them all to link number 1. That's the red one. And that's how you can link everything together. So you're sitting there wondering, how can I get 4 screens? Well, it's pretty simple. Up here, you can actually put as many as you want. See? You can customize it however you want. And then once you get them up, you can size them up. You can, you can make them smaller. You can make some bigger. Whatever fits, whatever fits your criteria, however you want it, whatever's going to work for you, you can do it. So I've got my different time frames here. As you can see down here, I've got my 1 minute, and I don't trade on it. I just watch on that. I've got my 5 up here. I've got my daily here. I want to see the big picture, what's happening. And then I've got my 15-minute here. What I've also done is I've also have a separate, just 2 charts here. This is my 15 and my 30. Again, this is big picture stuff. I'm watching the 1. I'm either trading on the 3 or the 5. And then once I'm in a trade, I kind of go back and forth to watch this one just to see what's happening so I don't get in or out too late or too soon. So how do I do this? It's real simple. You click here. That's on the right here. And it says show gadgets, load symbols, everything here. Click the detach. And when you click that detach, what's going to happen is the screen that's currently up right now is going to open up. And once you open that up, you can then go in again and customize to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever configuration you want to put in here, you can do so. You got the flexibility to do that. Again, I don't really put much on my other charts. You can see down here it's just candles because that's what I'm trading off of. But you can see here, got volume. They're going to give you a default volume, and what you want to do is you want to shut that one off. Okay, here we go. So you want to go into appearance, and if you want candles or you want bars, however you want to set this up, you can do so. You can do it by colors, whatever's good for you. You want to click here and click this off unless you want a grid pattern in the back of your screen. To me, it's annoying. It gets in my way, so it just takes my mind off of concentrating. It really bothers me, so I just click that off. If you want to click that on, you'll see these little grid lines. What I do, and then you can color them if you want, but I just click mine off. Okay, hit apply, and then okay. Go back here and go into time access, and you can set up all your times, your price access, your equities. Here's what you want. Click the equities on the volume. Click that off, because that's going to give you a default that's just all blue lines, and it's very basic. I don't really care for it. So then click apply and then hit OK. And then you want your volume, go into the studies, edit studies. They have everything here, ADX all the way down to the Williams alligator, I think that's, or even zigzag trend. So whatever your preference is, you've got it here. Everything's right here, everything you need. So what I did down here is I did the volume average, and it's got the 50 moving average line. That's what that yellow line is here. It's automatic, and you can change that. So you hit the settings knob here, and then comes up, and you can change it to whatever you want. 200, you want 50. I just leave it at 50. Colors, you can customize it however you want. And then hit apply and OK. So I want to add a study. I want to add an ADX. Okay. So then you add select, and it'll automatically come over here. So whatever preferences you have, criteria, you can put it there. So I'll just cancel that out, hit apply, hit OK, and there you go. There's your ADX. You want it out, go back to edit studies, hit here, highlights blue, boom, you're done, get it out, apply, OK. Just say my favorite, let's say the exponential 8. That's what I like, and that's probably the only one I'll ever use. Again, you can change your time here, plus or minus. Go down to a 3, you want to go up to a 14, however you want to do it. Let's change the color. Okay, apply, then hit OK, and there you go. That's your exponential 8. Again, I don't need it. I have it on one chart, and that's good enough for me. And apply, OK. So again, preference, you can set it up however you want. Again, this is my main screen that I'm always watching on a trade, and if I'm about to pull the trigger, what I want to do, instead of hitting trade and then going to this screen and not having any idea what's happening with my charts, or having to come here and go through all this hard work here of having to minimize this screen and to get it to fit in there to see what's going on, instead of having to do all that, you can also detach this one as well. Again, click up here at the top, click detach, give it a couple seconds here to be able to detach for you. And there you go, it's detached. So I want to go back to my charts. I want to see what's happening. Let's make this a little more friendlier here. I'm trading on the 5, but there's my day, so I'll just cover up the day here and just keep that up like that. So let's say I've got something moving here. I see something break to the upside on Netflix on the last minute, for example, or the last 5 minutes. Let's say I want to get into that. Boom, I'm in. I set my criteria, confirm and send, done. Instead of having to go clicking all over the place and then losing valuable time, I can set that up to the side there and to be able to get in and out of trades. I do a lot, mainly all option trading, so that's what I've got set up for that. So again, you've got everything you're going to need here. And that's about it. Again, this is just a basic rundown of TOS, Thinkorswim on TD Ameritrade. If you're using it already, that's great. If you're thinking about using it, give it a shot if you have an account with them. There's several other platforms that are really well. I've heard of Webull. I'm hearing very good things about Webull. I don't see myself making a switch anytime soon, maybe towards the end of the year possibly, but right now this is what I have. It's working for me, so if it ain't fixed, I don't have, if it ain't broke, excuse me, I don't have to fix it. So I'm good with this. Again, I had every indicator up in the world when I traded before, and I failed because I was getting mixed up, and I had paralysis by overanalysis. I was too scared to pull the trigger, and by the time I did, when I had confirmations everywhere, it was already too late. So anyway, I simplified everything down, so, and this works for me. And so far, I'm doing well as far as percentage wins and gains. So I hope this was good, guys. Let me know what you feel. Like, subscribe, make some comments below, and we'll talk to you next time. All right. This is Pacific Coast Trader. Later, man.